Well, the reason we named it the One Big Beautiful Bill is because there's so much in it for everyone. And I'm delighted to hear the former HUD Secretary sing the praises of the bill. There are a lot of praises to sing, and everyone will be singing that tune. And certainly the voters will when we come to the midterms in 2026. And the reason for that is because we wrote this bill for the lower and middle class earners in America. We're the working class party, the Republican Party is, and we delivered for them. And it's important to point out all the Democrats in Congress voted against all those great provisions. You're talking about historic tax cuts, historic savings at the same time. But what it means for the typical family in America, an additional average $13,000 in their pocket at the end of the year in take-home pay. You're talking about the child tax credit. 91% of Americans will benefit from the increase that we did there. Seniors got tax relief. No tax on tips and overtime and things that are really going to mean a lot to people. And it's going to be jet fuel to the U.S. economy. You're beginning to see just the enthusiasm that the passage of the bill has sparked. This is the beginning of a great run for America. President Trump called me early this morning. We were doing a victory lap together on the phone about the passage of the rescission bill late here last night. He said, Mike, we're just winning. We're going to continue to win. This is a great moment for America. I said, sir, it's historic, and there's much more to come.
What can I do on family separation to stop this? What are we going to do? And so we organized a couple of civil disobedience events to get arrested, thinking that we were going to get arrested in nonviolent civil disobedience. But the DC police wouldn't arrest John Lewis. So it put a little bit of a crimp in our plan.
It turns out that some tech companies have been using cheap Chinese labor to assist with DoD cloud services. This is obviously unacceptable, especially in today's digital threat environment. Now, this was a legacy system created over a decade ago during the Obama administration. But we have to ensure the digital systems that we use here at the Defense Department are ironclad and impenetrable. And that's why today I'm announcing that China will no longer have any involvement whatsoever in our cloud services effective immediately. At my direction, the department will also initiate, as fast as we can, a 2-week review or faster to make sure that what we uncovered isn't happening anywhere else across the DoD. We will continue to monitor and counter all threats to our military infrastructure and online networks. And I want to thank all those Americans out there in the media and elsewhere who raised this issue to our attention so we could address it. And that's why we're talking to you today. As the president would say, thank you for your attention to this matter, and God bless our warfighters. I'm going to sign that memo right now, initiating that review.
You don't want to recognize, maybe the speaker doesn't want to recognize, the president doesn't recognize that January 6th existed. And these men and women, they gave their lives. And the rest of them who didn't saved our lives. And why we can't internalize that in some way and put up a plaque that does some honor